Hello, welcome back everybody. Going to be running some A10 Regent today on Slay the Spire 2. Playing this after the beta patch that was released somewhat recently. The biggest change to Regent is they changed Pillar of Creation from a card that gave you block for each colorless card created, each card created during combat. A little bit of magic brain in there now. To a card that gives you 5 block for the first time you create a card each turn. So I think overall it's a net negative, even though the block number is higher than before. The fact that it can only trigger once per turn makes it certainly worse with cards like Crash Landing or anything that makes multiple cards at once, because you only get the one trigger for it. So we'll see how that plays out. I really liked Regent. It's been one of my favorite characters. I just like the complexities with it. It seems like there's a lot of unique angles with each individual deck. Lots of interesting build-arounds. And so we'll see if it still holds up. There may have been some other changes. I'm recording this quite a few days after the patch. If you haven't seen, I played Ironclad, Necrobinder, and Silent on the new patch, and posted those on my channel, so go check them out. I also did a Magic the Gathering video recently, if you're interested in that. For now, let's kick this run off. Oh, I like this initial path. Fire between elite with a shop, late shop. 2 elites after the fire there, or 2 elites after the chest. Could take a lot of fires. I could go right side to hit this elite, give us 3 elites. I think I might like that even more, actually. Yeah, I think I want to try and hit that elite. So we can go here, maybe decide. And then let's check out what we got here. Potions and potion slots. Fishing rod I do not like. You don't get a lot of value from this. It essentially reads, get 3 to 4 upgrades throughout the course of your run. It doesn't do anything to help you right away. Similarly, dowsing rod. I've only picked this once so far, and I died in Act 1. So I don't even know what it transforms into. I know I could just look at the patch notes, but I'd rather be a little bit surprised. I could take it here. It's the thing about quests is that it just sits in your deck and essentially acts as a curse. I'd need to hit 5 events, so I could hit 1. I mean, this path has just the 1. If I went a different way, like left side, I could hit 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't even transform it in this act, so it's just going to be a curse sitting in my deck for the whole run. It's only going to do something in Act 2. That doesn't seem very good either. I'll just take the file holster. It's not a very interesting relic, but it's pretty good value. Alright. Right side it is. So again, this is my first time trying out the Regent since the beta patch. I really liked the Pillar of Creation decks before, so I don't know if that's going to change. I think most of my wins came from, had some element or some synergy package with the create a card archetype. Here, oh okay, these are a couple good picks. Reflect, Bulwark. I think I'm going to take the Bulwark first as just the easier card to play. Reflect can be good, but it does want us to start taking some star generation. Bulwark is just damage scaling and block all in one card. So I really like that, especially on the underdogs. And let's take this event. I think, let's see, the shop's very late. I'll just take the relic here. Boot, sure. Okay. So here we go. Bulwarks, full block. No sense using Venerate. I just have the Falling Star right now. Boom. And then what would this do? 22, 28. 8, so I'm one away. I guess this is still fine. And then 2 strikes next turn and kills. Or blade. Alright. Crush Under, Guiding Star. Oh, here's another change. Collision Course, they just slightly reduced the damage number on this. I think it was 11 before, now it's 10. Still a pretty good card, but again, just another nerf like this with the Pillar of Creation, 11 block, and some 11 damage and some block for 0 energy. Seems like they're just tuning that archetype down a little bit. Guiding Star is also pretty good, but again, it's another star card. It would require some star gen, and I don't have anything that's desperately that I really want the card draw for right now. So it's definitely better to set up. Could inform some future picks, but I think right now I'm just going to take the Crush Under. Give us a little bit of AoE. And let's see. I'm full blocking. I think I want to take out this one next turn. So I'll put it to 20. And then now I can defend and blade so I don't take any damage. Here, I think this is a kill. Yeah. Boom, boom. Very nice. Got out of that fight for free. Another flex potion I'll just keep right there. There's a parry. So I think some of the Sovereign Blade stuff, like parry might be better now, given that the creation archetype is a little bit worse. Usually with card creation, you end up filling your deck out with a bunch of stuff, so you might not have the blade very often, unless you have, other ways to manipulate it, which there are plenty of on this character. But I think now it might make more sense to actually use this as my block engine. If I can get like a Cosmic Indifference and or the card that forges 8, Summon Forth, forges 8 and puts the blade back in your hand, could make use of that there. Let's give it a go. Alright, this fight, just thinking if I want to use any potions here, because odds are I'm probably getting another one before this elite. We've already wasted 1 potion reward. I think here, I do want to get rid of the cultist. Let's start here. Crush Under and Bulwark full block. Alright, now we're getting hit for a bunch. I think I will parry, and maybe I will just use an energy potion. I could use any of these. I guess not flex potion, that doesn't make much sense here. But I could apply weak vuln and one-shot the cultist, full block, or energy, one-shot the cultist, or, well, energy, blade, strike, and still full block. Let's use, I'll use the Potion of Binding here. So that's a full block. Boom, boom. Now let's get after this guy. Using the Venerate there to set up a Falling Star with Blade if we draw it. We did not, but I can Crush Under. I don't want to use a second potion here, so it looks like I'll take 4 damage. Here we go. Boom, boom. Alright. Second Bulwark. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's a good one. I think I'll take it. That's really good against a number of the elites on this act. And then right side or left side? Right side or left side gives me 3 fires. Right gives me 1 fire, but an extra elite. I guess it's 2 fires still. So it's only 1 extra. I think I'm ready to take on some elites here. Okay, let's go Bulwark and Crush Under blocks for 2. Take 2. And for 20, let's go 20, 32. So I could, let's see, 25 plus 11. That's not lethal either. Okay. I'll always take a lot of damage in this fight. Let's go Falling Star, Parry, Blade. And we're full blocking. Hopefully can take this guy out this turn. We cannot. Unless if I potion. Again, I don't really want to use that potion. Have a fire coming up. Yeah, let's just block, defend. Take 3. There's our blade. So I can use blade. Hit Fatso once. He's got 80 gold on him. So really important we kill him. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Guess we'll kill you. Take 4. So taking a lot of damage this fight. But that happens sometimes. Beetlejuice is a good potion. Second parry? Wow. I mean, the game's kind of setting us up for exactly this. Is that even good to take right now? I think so. 10 block just for using our, our most powerful card. I mean, seems pretty good. And once we get it to 20, I mean, that's pretty much full blocking everything. Yeah, I'll take it. And then here, I will upgrade. I'm not afraid. I'm going to upgrade Crush Under. It's going to be really good against the gardeners, the little evils. It's also just a really good upgrade for Act 2. There's, it's pretty much, it's good against all the elites on that act. So, yeah, let's do Crush Under. Alright. So, I think I do want a Beetlejuice here. This will last up until its big scary turn. So, let's do that. And full block, hit ya. Okay. And go parry. There's not really any sense using Falling Star, other than it weakens him, and I guess saves me 1 HP. Yeah, I think I'd rather save the star, to be honest, for like the redraw. Because the only upside is the weak. It's going to reduce the damage. This is already capped out on damage. So, I mean, let's just blade, and I'll take 1. Right. I could Crush Under Bulwark, maybe. Let's go Crush Under. If I strike, that means I could kill this guy in 2 turns. Maybe that's better. I think that's better. Bulwark just saves me 1 additional HP. Again, I'll take 1 here, because if it's at 40, that means I can kill it in 2 turns. If I hit the damage threshold each turn. Okay, so here's the big multi-hit turn. It's still shrunk. It's maybe this is an energy potion turn. So I can hit the cap and defend. Yeah. So 20. And then block, take 4. Unfortunately, cannot kill here. But I can weaken and block. So it's dead. Next turn, I believe. I should have just looked at the drop pile, but yeah, we got there. Cool. Strike Dummy's a good one. Good relic. Here. Refined Blade is on theme. The extra energy would be nice for these Bulwark turns. The rest of this I'm not doing a whole lot with. I don't really need the star. Collision Course is pretty good on its own. Do I need it? Maybe? It is a 0 mana attack. I don't know. This is tough for me. I don't really know which of these is better. I could also just pass and try and keep the deck lean. I don't think that's the right thing to do. I think I'll just take the collision course as a free attack, and it opens up, you know, maybe some future picks. Hello? Sure. That's nice. I think I'll actually make use of that right now. Okay, so here are the gardeners. So our Crush Under is going to be a great draw. Let's go Bulwark. I could Falling Star. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to actually hit this guy. And strike. That full blocks. Okay. Parry is excellent. I guess then I just kill front guy. Sure. Get some block, and that guy's going to do the most damage here over the course of the next couple turns. Okay, here's Crush Under. Defend, and strike deals 2 effectively right now. I think I'd rather just get the second parry down. Alright. I can kill back guy here, I think. Let's see, 10 goes to 4 plus 7 is 11, so no, actually, I would have to use this Flex Potion. I think that's fine. The alternative is Bulwark plus Defend, take 3. Actually, that might be better. Yeah, I mean, Redrawing Blade is just a one-shot to anything. If I do that. Otherwise, I'm going, I guess, Strike, Collision Course, Defend. I still take 3. But then the back guy's dead. Maybe that's better, actually. Yeah, let's go Strike. Collision Course, U. And Defend, take 3. Alright, so drew the blade. Sure. Yeah, that's lethal. So let's go blade. And you're dead. And then strike kills. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Whetstone, let's actually look at our rewards here first. Rod and War is interesting with their blade. Just because it's a basic attack that's also going to contribute to our damage scaling. The thing is, I need to be able to draw the blade, and I don't have any way to manipulate it right now. I can't solve that in this pick. Child of the Stars is interesting. I think this is probably going to be the best block engine now that the Pillar of Creation has been nerfed. But the thing is, I don't have any real star stuff going on right now. Celestial Might can be good. It's a little bit awkward against Lagavulin, and I don't have any strength scaling yet, so it's not what I'm going to pick here. Maybe if it was floor 1, I could take this as a speculative or just like an early damage card, but it's fallen off quite a bit. So I think it's between Rod of War and just passing. And honestly, I think I'm going to pass. More often than not, I don't want this card in my deck. Unless if it's really early, but I've got better forge stuff going on already. So let's just take the Whetstone. Okay, a couple good upgrades. Upgrade some more here. I think I'm fine with the parry numbers. Let's get Bulwarks up. That's going to help our block a little, help our sword, and take a shot. Red mask early is good. Oh, here we go. So this is a new pillar of creation. So first time you create a card each turn, gain 5 block. So for me, I mean, I guess it works with collision course still. It works if I create the sovereign blade, you know, the first time, the first forge. I am invincible for cheap. I don't know. I still don't think it's worth it. I don't really see this as a rare card. Unless you have ways to manipulate it. Again, like a Cosmic Indifference would be really good in this deck already. It would be good with I am invincible with our blade. So I'm definitely on the lookout for that. But I don't think it's worth 74 gold. I could just take like a strike remove. Could go red mask, although that doesn't do anything against Lagavulin. What's our next elite? I guess it's Terror Eel. It's pretty good against Terror Eel. Could take a Dragon Fruit and just sit back here and scale up my max HP. It's early enough where that could be relevant. Maybe I do that. I don't know, our turn ones are a little bit sketchy with 2 powers. Bulwarks are good, but everything else... you know what, I think I am going to take the red mask just to shore up our first turn. And then colorless potion. Gamma Blast would have also been nice, but I think this is more important. Okay. Turn 1. Got a lot of attacks here. I could flex potion, honestly. Yeah, I think that's worth it. I have 4 attacks in hand, so I'm getting pretty much max value with this. Boom, 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 boom. And we stunned it. Nice. Okay, let's go, I think just 1 strike plus bulwark. Double parry. It's interesting. Could go colorless potion, try and get some energy. Bit awkward here. Defend on top. Yeah, I think I need to use another potion here. Let's go colorless. And nothing that solves this, but I could just take ultimate strike. Damage. 23 plus 9 is not lethal. Okay, let's go bulwark. And I guess just strike. Parry doesn't really matter if my goal is to kill next turn. I can just kill with 33 damage. So, yeah, I'll just strike it. And then take a hit. 15. And now we kill. Okay. Smooth Stone is nice. Glow, Radiate, Spectrum Shift. These are all good for their different purposes. For our deck specifically, Glow is nice just for some card draw and might open me up to taking some more star cards. Spectrum Shift is really good, although it does sort of want an upgrade, especially since right now I think mana is our biggest issue, or just energy. This is not a Radiate deck by any means. Spectrum Shift can help find energy cards. It's another power, but powers are good against Lagavulin, so I guess that's fine. I'll take it. And I think I'm actually going to risk it here. I do want to upgrade. Let's do that. Spectrum Shift for 1. So, we have some turns to set up. Let's go bulwark. Hopefully draw my powers here soon. Spectrum Shift is nice. I'm still going to hold back. I could go double parry. Parry, parry. Could Ultimate Strike with Falling Star. Would be some pretty good damage. I could just Venerate to set up Falling Star for the rest of this combat. I don't know which is better. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it like that. We'll just set it up for this combat. Alright. So, Sovereign Blade is a full block. Do I have any rares? I do not. Let's go Blade. A Strike. This is the multi-hit turn. I could Crush Under Bulwark. Seems pretty good. Take 3. Alright, now... well, let's do this first. Salvo. Okay. Falling Star. Ultimate Strike is 25. This is 21. 25. Good Bulwark. Again, to keep just scaling the blade. Yeah. Full block. Boom. Ultimate Defend is nice. Blade is decent damage. Let's go Falling Star again. Blade. Collision Course. And then get rid of this debris. Good old Debris. 23. So, my biggest block is Bulwark Crush Under. I could Skill Potion. I don't think I'm going to this turn. I can take 9. And I think I want to Ultimate Strike. I take 2 extra damage for doing so, but it does almost 3 times the damage. My Blade on the redraw is just a kill. But I don't have it in the deck here, and I don't have any way to manipulate it. So, yeah, I'll just do 15. Down to 9. Now. 15, 7, 22, 32. Yeah. Perfect. That works. Alright. Now, what do we got? Decisions is a really fun card. Problem is, I'm not going to be able to play it for a long time. Beat into Shape is kind of on theme with what we're doing. I don't know, I always seem to lose when I take this card. Maybe it's just, I mean, I'm sure it's user error. So I'm like trying to set up big forges and then I just take a lot of damage and die. Bombardment can be really good. I mean, I wish there were better ways to exhaust it on this character and just not have to pay the 3 up front. I don't know. It's a tough pick. Maybe I will take Bombardment here and possibly get something on the Ancient bonus that can help me out with that. Like if we get some cross-class synergy stuff, that could be nice. Sure, why not? Try and do something fun here. Okay. Couple fires, couple elites. Could do that. I like this left side. No shops though. Could take this middle shop. Late shop. Late shop's a bit awkward. There's no fires back here. That could go here. That's also a bit awkward. Let's see what we got. Snecko Eye. That's a really good way to get through the deck. Runic Pyramid is also insane. Huh. Actually, Runic Pyramid Spectrum Shift could be sketchy if I just get like some colorless cards that I can't really play or don't really want to play that just gunk up the hand. Snecko Eye, though, seems really good with bombardment, bulwarks, our sword. And the drawing extra cards each turn is going to help us find the sword more often. I think that's what I want to take, to be honest. Yeah, let's take the Snecko Eye. I'm happy with that. And then here I could actually go, maybe I go up the middle and just take 2 elites this act. Do something like this. Because I do sort of want to hit another shop. What is this? Oh, just the ancient floor. Okay. So, Spectrum Shift, couple strikes for free. Do I want a Falling Star? Only if I can kill. So 12 plus... what would this be? What are these, 13 or 14 vuln? 13, I believe, right? Because it rounds down. So 26 plus 12. Not quite. It's better than just defend. I guess he's already weak. Let's go... you know what? Let's get as close to killing this guy as possible so I can guarantee the kill next turn. Okay, free bulwarks, nice. Now, I killed this and parry, I believe, for full blocking. Oh, bombardment for free. Nice. And we'll just kill. Alright. So with Snecko Eye, I don't think it makes any difference to the star cost. It's only energy. So cards like Astral Pulse are just not very good. None of these are really great to take. Obviously, 2 cost cards in general, pretty good with Snecko Eye, because on average it's going to be cheaper. But I don't really want the Might, even if it costed 1. So, I mean, yeah, I'm just going to pass on these. Take some events. Ooh, Foul Potion. Actually, definitely taking rid of this. Bottled Potential is a really good potion. I think I still want to grab all 3 of these. That'll get us some good money for the shop. This could be a sketchy combat for sure. These guys are a pain. Full blocking. I don't really want to drop the parry down for 3. Could hit just 9. Yeah, I mean, we gotta get in damage. Okay. Crush Under is a really good draw, especially for 0. Free is a good price. Also free. I can kill one of them. Let's kill front guy. Okay. Another free bombardment. Very happy with that. Getting hit for a lot here. Guess I could go defend, or I could actually just kill. Yeah, let's kill this one. Bombardment, and you're dead. Okay, so got out of that not too terribly. Gather Light, Spoils, Hidden Cache. Spoils is nice, gives us some card draw. Also just helps the blade. It's still not really what I want right now. What more importantly is like energy. We did pick up the Snecko Eye for, which helps our card draw and sort of helps our energy in a sense. I don't know though. Do I really want to take that? It's really not something I want to play for 2, like ever. If it's 1, it's fine. If it's 0, it's obviously really good. But if it's 2 or 3, it's like unplayable. So I don't know. I think I'm going to pass on it, to be honest. Gather Light, it is green. Maybe I just take that then. Alright, 19 cards. Pretty lean still. Yeah, you know what? Let's take one more decent block card. Just opens me up to taking some busted star cards. Let's bombardment here. Venerate. Alright, and pass turn here. So, Bulwark is full cost. Could just go like parry Bulwark. Bulwark defend, blocks for the most. But I would like to get these powers down. Maybe I do just need to defend. Possible we redraw parry. Pretty unlikely, but one chance. Nope. Okay, let's go defend. Bulwark for free. Now I could play Blade. Yeah. Everything else costs 3. So sure. Let's do that. Pitch Bulwark again. For free. Falling Star. Actually, I can go Collision Course plus Strike, and that's lethal. Okay. Another Spoils of Battle, another Glow, another Child of Stars. I don't think I want any of these. I've sort of already explained why I haven't picked these before, so I think the similar reasons are similar now. Let's see what the shop has to offer. Well, first of all, let me throw these at you. 446 gold. Shovel Kafuda. Book of 5 rings I don't really want to take on Regent. My decks are usually pretty lean. There's a lot of passing, as you've already seen. So I don't think I'm going to get a lot of value out of this. Kafuda, I think, will save more HP. Master of Strategy is really nice. Although it's a little bit weird with Snecko Eye. Still, it's good if it costs 1. It's 1 mana, draw 3. For the rest of these, Be Gone is quite nice. Everything else, though, let's start with Kafuda for sure. Could put that on Bombardment, and that'll just gain 3 block every turn, or pretty much every turn once it's out. Sure, and then maybe put the others on Bulwark, which is the block card I play the most. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'll grab a couple potions. I do want this regen. And now the question is, do I want to be gone or just take a card remove? I think I just want a card remove. Dramatic Entrance is also not nice, but yeah, I guess it's gonna help a lot against Decimillipede. I don't know how that works with Snecko Eye. I think it's still randomized, even though it starts in my hand. Yeah. Well, it says the costs are randomized on draw. But I don't know if you actually draw innate cards. Whatever. Either way. Let's just remove a strike. Keeping the deck nice and lean. I'm going to take a couple upgrades before we go into elites here. This is a fight that usually lasts 5 turns, so I'll regen potion. And I could parry Gatherlight full block. I would like to get the bombardment down, but I'm not going to be able to this turn. I need to be able to block this guy. Let me parry Gatherlight. Now we're getting hit for 10. I can't kill. I think I want to get this down. Let's Spectrum Shift, defend. Guess I'll go after you. Take 4. Another parry. I think I'm gonna bulwark here. Full block. And then purity away. Bunch of cards. So did not make much progress in this opening. Still not gonna make much progress. I could kill you? No, not quite actually. Guess I bulwark again. And defend. Alright, there's the cheap bombardment. Crush Under's a nice one too, for free. Let's go bombardment here. And blade to kill. And get some nice block for next turn. Okay, 25 block. Boom, boom. Could play another bulwark. Anointed's not doing much. Something like that. Let's go. Maybe just Falling Star this just to get it off the board. And grow sword. I'll exhaust this rather than do the 9 damage or 6 damage. Okay, Dark Shackles. Free Blade. That's nice. Good bulwark first. Yeah. 56. Pretty good. There we go. All right. Flex Potion. There's a Pillar of Creation. Passed on a few of them so far. It's good with Spectrum Shift. Good with Collision Course. It is now, I mean, if like the new version of Pillar of Creation, I guess it's better with Spectrum Shift if that's your, you know, your engine for creating colorless cards, since it's a once per turn thing anyways. Maybe that's pretty good. Once both of these are out, it's 5, basically just 5 block every turn for free. Plus you're creating a colorless card, which does seem good. Yeah, you know what? Let's give it a go. And upgrade. Upgrades to 7. This upgrades to 14. I think I want to just upgrade Bombardment. Once that's out, that's pretty good consistent damage. Yuzu Bracelet. Perfect. Just what I needed. And now let's go... I think I'll do the Bulwark again, get the second Bulwark upgraded. Or, no, let's just go Pillar of Creation. Get 7 block per turn. So in theory, I should be pretty well set up against this guy. Unfortunately, all my powers are 3 this hand. That sucks. Alright, well, guess we're not getting powers down. But, can attack. This might be a strength potion combat. Yeah. Let's use it now. Bombardment. Spectrum Shift. I can Venerate, but that's just minus HP. Suppose I will just use the blade. This is the big scary turn. Again, these powers, all my powers. Only thing I need to have cheap. Bulwark is net positive block. Crush Under also. So Crush Under brings it from 6 to so 12 instead of 18. So what? This saves 6 HP. This adds 9 damage. Blocks for 17 minus 9, 8. I guess that's more. And it scales my sword. Alright. Now, here's Pillar for free. Thank you. Collision course can trigger it. Go Bulwark. Strategy. Still full blocking. Let's go Falling Star. I guess I only have 1 strike to go with it. That's still pretty good damage, though. Let's do that. And I'll get rid of this. We should be able to kill next turn. Cool. Alright, we got there. Oh, there's Cosmic Indifference. I've been looking for one of these. So that's going to be really good synergy with our Blade. Being able to play that every turn, or just get it back, is really good. Putting Bulwarks on top. This is probably our highest value card right now with the Snecko Eye. Also getting back powers that were too expensive to play on one turn could be nice. I think that's what I want. Convergence is also really good, but I don't have any use for the star. Getting the extra energy and retaining is always good, but I'm going to take the Cosmic Indifference. Been looking for one of those. And now I wonder, sort of want to get greedy here with an upgrade. Is that too greedy? I mean, most of my upgrades aren't even great right now. Maybe I do just rest. Yeah, sure, I'll play it safe. I do want to hit this last elite. Okay. Go Bulwark. And I think I want to get the parry down. Pillar of Creation and Bulwark. Could play all of these with like Gatherlight. I think that full blocks even with the Toxics. Otherwise, Sovereign Blade, Cosmic Indifference, get the blade back. 23 damage, 11 block, 18 block. I take some damage. Now let's just get all these down. And I could get rid of a Toxic. Gatherlight just saves more HP. So full block. Bombardment on 3. Not ideal, but get all these for cheap. Spectrum Shift. Venerate. Could get the second parry down. Could just Sovereign Blade to get some more block. I think I want to get the blade. Yeah, so put this guy to half. And block. Taking 5. Volley. It's interesting. Get this out. Let's go Blade plus Bombardment, I think. So at least that's going for next turn, and then just deal 10. And hopefully we can just clean this up. Shockwave is really nice. Let's do that, and then Exhaust. And then should be able to kill here. Boom. One shot. Nice. Entropic Brew. Okay. So Crescent Sphere, we've seen it a few times. I don't think I've made a comment on it. I don't think this card is very good. Not only for the fact that our deck is not, wouldn't be suited for it, but even if you have a bunch of star cards, This is the type of card where on its surface it seems pretty good, and there's a number of cards like this in the game, but where it's like, you know, it's you know, if you have a star heavy deck, you might think this is perfect because it works well with all those other cards. But if you actually think about the numbers on it, so let's say you have 5 cards that cost star. On the upgrade, it does 15 additional damage. So 8 plus 15, it deals what? 23. 23 damage for 1 energy, 1 star. How does that help you in the late game? Because by the point that you have that much energy, right? Or you have that many star cards in your deck. How does the 22, 23 extra damage for 1 star, 1 energy really help you win? It doesn't. It's going to fill in your hand. It's you want your attacks to be doing more or to be able to just scale throughout the fight. This does neither. It costs your resource of star, which, you know, if you have other star cards in your deck, you obviously have uses for the star, and you want to make sure you can hit those always. It just really, it's not the type of card that you actually want. Early game too, since you don't have a lot of the star cost cards, it doesn't make sense there either. So it's I think this card just doesn't really work. If you're taking it and having success, congrats. I just think that's the type of thing where, you know, you shouldn't just take cards because it seems like it synergizes with the rest of your deck. You actually have to think about how is it going to be used in the fight and how does it win me the fights. And more often than not, this just does not do a great job of that. Because compare this to like a Supermassive, another Regent card, where you gain additional damage equal to the number of cards created during the combat. That card just scales and scales throughout the fight. If you have any amount of card creation, you know, Pillar of Creation, it's gaining 3 damage or 4 on the upgrade per turn. Is going to keep going up and up and up and up. Any burst card generation, like Charge, for example, or anything like that, it just gets out of hand. It can quickly deal like 40 damage by turn 6, call it 5 or 6, and that actually does help. That is significant in like the boss combats, especially if you can play it more than once. So that's a quick little rant over, but that might help you improve if you're struggling, especially on Regent. Okay, for this pick, I do like Know Thy Place a lot. I don't have a lot of weak vuln other than the Falling Star. I know we've passed on some Gamma Blast and stuff. I think I do want to take it. It's a card that really wants an upgrade in this deck. Although, now that I think about it, we have the Snecko Eye. That does make it a lot worse. Well, I'm glad I remembered that. I don't know. It still might be good enough to pick, but it's sketchy. I think I'm just going to pass on it. Alright. Decimillipede. Bombardment, no. Crush Under is good for free here. I can go parry. Could go like Bulwark plus Sword. Unfortunately, our Indifference is in hand. Could use this Entropic Brood just in case I get like a Liquid Memories or something. Whatever the one that in your... You can choose a card in your hand and play it for free for the rest of the combat. That could be really good. I don't know. Let's just do this. And I'm taking 6, 9, 14. So I'm full blocking. I guess I still use Sword for some damage. Alright. Pillar of Creation. Venerate. And I think I will use this now. Let's actually discard Flex Potion. Forge 15, gain energy. Guess I'll do the energy for this fight. Block. So taking a big hit. No sword, but we did get Spectrum Shift, so that'll start gaining us block every turn. Collision Course will also gain block for this turn. Let's go Bulwark. And Collision Course. 24, I'm getting hit for a lot. I'd like to get the parry out, but I think I need a block again. Just go Gather Light. Alright. I got a free defend. Bombardment for 2. Sword for 3. Indifference for 3 again. So, not ideal. I think Crush Under for 2 is definitely getting played. Saves me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 HP. And hits all the enemies. Do I go Prowess first and then like defend? Or do I just like play Bombardment? I think I want to play Bombardment. Getting that out is going to help a lot in this fight. I could just kill Bat Guy. Saves me HP for this turn. I'm probably not cleaning up the rest of them, but at least I'll have the Bombardment down. So hopefully we should get out of this here in the next couple turns. Okay, that helps. Bolas for 2. Okay. Oh, aha, the boot. Can I kill? I don't think so. Well, Bulwark? 34? Oh man, that's close. I could Forge Potion. I think that's worth it. Is there any other way? I don't have like a... Yeah, no Kusarigama, no Parrying Shield. Just looking to see if there's any other way I could deal damage. I just need 2 extra damage. I don't think I can. So it looks like we're using our second potion. This will just get us out of the fight now, so I think that's worth it. Okay, Tincture, Festival Popper would have been nice. Here, well, it's got some Kingly cards and a Monarch's Gaze. I don't think the Gaze is going to do much here, unfortunately. I do like this card, even though I don't think it's that good. It is kind of fun to build around. All of these cards actually are sort of build-arounds. I can't really make use of the Kingly stuff either, other than Cosmic Indifference. Really good with, like, Photon Cut. But, well, how does Kingly Kick work with Snecko? I think it still reduces the cost, so it generates a random cost, 0 through 3. Then after it generates that random cost, it's then further reduced by 1 for each card you've drawn this combat. I think that's how it works. So it's often going to be pretty cheap. Is that worth it just for 27 damage? I don't know. I don't have anything else that's really synergizing with it. I think Sword and Bombardment is sort of doing that job for me right now. Because I don't have any ways to break this, I think I'll just pass. And could get greedy again, but let's just rest. Okay. Bombardment for 1. Thank you. Thank you, game. Yeah, let's get that out too. So, good turn 1. Mind Rot. Well, Mind Rot's fine for me, especially once I get the Spectrum Shift out. I can block pretty well. But how long is this fight gonna go? I guess I'm probably using a Strength Potion here. I'll take the Mind Rot. Spectrum Shift for 3, that's unfortunate, but I can full block. So yeah, let's just play this, I guess. And I'll use this now. Okay, Pillar of Creation. Beatdown. Beatdown can hit Falling Star Crush Under, which is actually a pretty decent block. 2. It's that versus Sovereign Blade for 11 block. I think this is actually more. Collision Course gains 7 block. Although I can't do both of these. Beatdown, so it's -2 strength plus weak if I do that. Oh, and I put the strike in there, so that works too. I think that saves more HP, honestly. So what is it now? 27. So let's see if I end up saving more here. 15, so that was 12. Yeah, so I gained effectively one more block and did some more damage. So that works. Take one. Ow! Take more than one. Okay. Bulwark for free. I could play Prowess. I think that's a good one to get out. Bulwark, Strike. We are full blocking. Guess let's just get the damage out. Right, and now it's going to debuff us. Let's go Panache. Oh, and this is perfect. So I can go Falling Star, Blade, Cosmic Indifference, put Blade back on top right before the reshuffle. Hit you again. Now I'll Disintegration, especially with the Panache. I want to do that. Okay. Parry, Defend. Blade is on 1. I could play Shockwave. I think I do want to, or I could just Bulwark, grow the Blade, get more block. Yeah, actually, maybe that's better. And then now we're just looking for Cosmic Indifference again. Or I can just kill it. I suppose that works too. So yeah, didn't even need a rest there. I definitely could have upgraded. Again, it's not like any of my upgrades are insane right now. I guess getting the parries up would be my next priority, or Bulwark. But yeah, going well so far. Heirloom Hammer. Well, I mean that sort of works with our game plan. It's nice to double up on the sword with this. And it's often going to be cheaper. On average, it's going to be a little bit cheaper. I think that's worth it. Do I like it more than Beat into Shape? I think so. Yeah, let's take the hammer. Okay. Alright. So, circling our path here. I like the double elite. Again, sometimes in Act 3, I don't take as many elites, especially late, if I've already scaled enough. I do need some more scaling, though, I think, for this act. So I'm fine taking both of those with fires between. Could take this one and hit all 3. That would be 2 shops. That's a little awkward. What about left side? Left side also looks solid. No shop, though. Maybe I divert to this shop, but then I can only take 1 elite. Okay, well, I guess I'll go up this middle path and figure it out. Baku plays your first turn at gaining an extra energy. That is very interesting. I don't want the wishes here with Snecko. Jeweled Mask actually could be interesting. Help get our powers down. All of our powers are really good. I think I want the earring. I think we mess around with Baku. I usually hate this relic. But the extra energy is nice combo with Snecko. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, well, we got a power out. That's good. Alright. Could go Pillar plus Bulwark. Bulwark's a full block by itself. Guess I could go like Bulwark, Cosmic Indifference, get it back. think I'd rather get a power. I'll get the spectrum shift and do this. Okay. Let's go Falling Star, Bombardment, Block Star. Sure, I'll think ahead. Falling Star again. Yeah, I can play that this turn. So keep it weak for next turn. Oh, I guess actually I wanted to do this. I thought it was free. I didn't realize it was 1. Or it cost 2 there. Whoops. Okay, let's defend. I could go Pillar of Creation plus Collision Course. Gain 7 block. I had 1 more energy. Unfortunately, none of my blocks cost 1. I could Gather Light plus Sovereign Blade. Maybe this plus Collision Course is actually lethal. Yeah. There we go. Okay, second Collision Course I don't want. I don't really want any of these. Take a shot. And I don't have to take anything here. We have that other one coming up. Photon Cut. I do like Photon Cut. It needs an upgrade. Second Pillar of Creation, Fisticuffs, Anchor. Maybe I take Anchor. In fact, I think I have to take Anchor with the Vaku now. I have the Red Mask to help with turn 1s, but I'm thinking the Mecha, whatever, Elite. That thing is going to be a challenge. I'm going to take a lot of damage to that. And then both of these guys attack for a good amount on turn 1. So I think I want to take Anchor. And then maybe I just take like Block Potion. Or save my money for the next shop. I guess I'll save for the next shop. Alright. Be kind, Baku. That works. Full block, kill one of them. Now I can get my powers out for free. Get this, I guess, Pillar now. I'm full blocking. Sure. And why not? We'll hit ya. No need to panic. Crush Under. Okay. Full work. There we go. Very nice. Rod and War Plus. Does say plus on it. I still don't think I want it, to be honest. Yeah, no. I will pass. Almost certainly taking the top one. Anchor for Gorget now. Festive Popper for Kurisarigama. Let's take the brace. I mean, I don't want the juicy bracelet, so. Pendulum's a perfectly good relic. Another parry. Unfortunately, can't afford that one. I think I'm taking a potion here. Let's go attack potion. Alright, this is the elite I was talking about. Pretty good turn 1 against it, though. All things considered. Okay. Can go defend, strike. I guess I want to get the power down. Let's see what this has. More power. Charge is nice too. Yeah, actually, let me take the charge. Or I could just go alignment, go up to 5 energy this turn. Could play Pillar plus parry. Yeah, let me do that. Pillar, parry, and sure, why not? Beat down. Second parry. Let's go parry, crush under, and get back. What are we going to get back here? So it's doing the big attack next turn. I guess just bulwark. Sure. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom. I can hammer, copy the blade. Or mayhem. I think I want to copy the blade. Yeah. I have 4 energy too, so I can play both in the same turn. Okay. Let's go crush under. Let's get rid of this. Beatdown might actually play some of these. Yeah, there we go. So let's get 3 blades. That's pretty fun. Sure, I'll use one. And then next turn we can kill. Cool. Yeah, so that fight went pretty well. Again, all things considered. Yeah. Another bulwark. It's going to be significantly worse than the others. These ones are enchanted. So we have best, mid, worst. But I mean, it's still good with Snecko Eye. That's a really good card with Snecko Eye. I don't know. Sword is our main way to scale. This gives us more scaling while also blocking. I could take Glimmer to get through the deck. I don't even know if I want that. Well, okay, we're fighting the Queen. The thing is, Snecko Eye does give us that inherent card draw. So... no, you know what? Let's take a Glimmer. I'll take 1 card draw. This is the best card draw spell, I think, on this character. At least at uncommon. I'll take that. Okay, Nunchaku's good. And I want to upgrade. Could upgrade Glimmer now. Sure, let's do that. Okay. Taking on all the elites here. This could be a little sketchy. Hoping for the best. We get turn 1. We'll work on 2. Let's go. Hit ya. And then bulwark. Problem is this fight does not work well with our blade. It's just going to exhaust every turn until I can kill middle guy. Attack potion. Beat into shape would be nice, but I think I need a crush under. Block and AoE. And then I guess let's forge. Kill back guy, or try to kill back guy. That guy's usually the worst, just because the upgrades are so important. Oh, this is a perfect hand. Nice. Let's see. Where'd my sword? Yeah, I did play it, so that's good. So on the redraw, sword's going to be nice. Could Cosmic Indifference get one of those back? Or just play both my powers? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's go Blade. Full block. And now I'm keeping my hand. It's low enough now. Oh yeah, see, this is perfect. Boom, there's our blade. Doesn't matter what we put back. There we go. Okay, again, we got out of that. Not too bad. Oh, here we go. Supermassive. So once the spectrum shift is out, this is scaling by 4 damage on its own every turn. I also have collision course. I also have heirloom hammer. And then the blade counts as 1 card creation. So it's not going to get huge. But it could get to 30 after, let's see, 5. I mean, reasonably by turn 7. If you're comparing that to the crescent spear, again, you have to consider that this only costs 1 energy, whereas the spear also costs a star. I don't think I need to take it, though. If I had more spectrum shifts, I would. And be gone. I'm not fighting Aeon Glass, so I think I'm okay without those. It does help get the deck down to where you can more reasonably loop the Sovereign Blade. I think, well, is that good enough? It creates a card for the pillar. Again, the pillar already triggers right away if I have the spectrum shift, and then it's done, which kind of sucks. But if I have pillar out before spectrum shift, that's good. It's a little bit sketchy with Vaku. Maybe I'll just pass. Alright, let's upgrade. And this time, I'll upgrade parry. Now once both of these are out, sword will block for 24. 25 with her smooth stone. Okay, free bombardment. Cannot complain. Take 5. Okay, bulwark. Copy sword. Go parry. Boom, boom. Glimmer. Another parry. Let's put pillar back so I can redraw it. Okay. Swords are blocking for 25. Spectrum shift. Would like to get the pillar out, but I'm getting hit for a lot this turn. So I don't think I can do that. Could just play both of these in full block. Is Gatherlight plus Sovereign Blade a full block? 29 plus 12. Yeah, that is. I'll do that so I can keep a blade in hand. Hopefully keep scaling that. Perfect. Bulwark. Bulwark. Defend. Just play my free cards. So doing 34 right now. I could copy it again. And get the kill next turn. Okay. And get rid of these. So you're dead next turn. Boom. T set. And Prophesize is interesting. Being that we randomize the cost on it. If you think about it, so on average with Snecko Eye, your cards cost 1.5. I think that's how the math works. Because it averages from 0 to 3. You just get a random one. So I guess 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 6 out of 3, 6, 9, 12. 6 out of 12. Well, I guess it, well, I don't really know. But Prophesize, if I whipped out the calculator and thought about it for a sec, I could probably figure it out. But Prophesize, the only concern I have with it is that usually my hand's pretty big. But like I like the Glimmer in that you can draw cards with it, and then if anything's too expensive that turn, you can put it on top to redraw. and then you get another randomized shot at it. It's really good with our powers. I think that's good enough. I could take the glitter stream, but I think I'm okay. Just keeping this deck lean is helping me hit all my stuff consistently. So let's just keep on trucking. Bombardment? Yes. Very good. Gotten pretty lucky getting that out early. Alright, Crush Under is good. So now it's 12. Let's go Bulwark. I can Indifference back, maybe Heirloom Hammer. Or just get the Bulwark again. I'll get Bulwark. Okay, got some powers. Let's just play them all. Could go Stratagem. I think I want to do that. And could hit for 33. I think this is better. Just keep scaling. So, question is, do I put Hammer or Bulwark on top here? Hammer would copy the Sovereign Blade. If it costs 0, then I can play both the blades. Getting hit for 36. These are blocking for 25. Let's get the Hammer. Cost 3. Does it keep the same cost with the Stratagem? If it did, I would have made a different decision. I thought it was just going to randomize again. It could have just re-rolled 3 once again. But, okay. Looks like we'll still be fine. That's not happening. Let's go Glimmer. Another Bulwark. Okay. I'm going to put Hammer on top. Play Bulwark into Blade. Get back Blade. And then redraw. Bombardment. And yeah, that's lethal. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. I'll pass on these. Alright. Definitely gonna heal here. Get as much health as possible into these bosses. And I'm worried about the test subject. Also a little bit worried about the queen, but... Okay. Only got decent powers out turn 1. Parry is nice. Bulwark. Anointed. I have Bombardment. Does that... I don't think it draws it, so I think it would stay at 3. I am full blocking, so let's actually do that. Just get this out. And I will Falling Star. Boom, boom. Extra energy. Whoa. Play a Bound Strike. Actually, let's just get this out of the deck. Okay. So, parry is bound. Could redraw it, just put it on top. I have Master of Strategy as well. I think I'd do this first. Okay. Maybe Bulwark. 12, 24, 36. Yeah, I'll do this now. I'm losing out on some amount of value because I have too many cards in hand, but I can't really afford to play any more cards without doing this first. Okay, Gather or Cosmic Indifference is good. I'll put the parry back on top. It's going to be bound again next turn, but if it's really cheap, then I'm probably fine with that. Then I can Sovereign Blade, full block, and get this back. And Blade, I don't care if it's bound. I'm probably not playing it next turn anyways. Okay, so there's the parry, perfect. Let's play that. Let's play Master of Strategy again. Indifference. If I Radiant Tincture, I could play Bulwark again. Gains 12 block. Almost a full block. If I Heirloom Hammer, I can copy the blade. I hope it doesn't keep bound. It shouldn't. Yeah, let's do this. Play. And I guess we'll see next turn if it keeps it or not. Hammer. Yeah, they're not bound anymore. Perfect. Okay. I could Bulwark again. I don't think I want to play Bomb. And certainly don't want to copy it. I could copy Blade. I need to be able to scale these, though. They're not doing enough damage yet. So let me Bulwark plus Gatherlight. And sure, I'll hit you so I can actually deal some damage. These cost 0, though. That's awesome. I guess they keep that way until I play them, right? So maybe I should hold on to these, I think. Bombardment. Bulwark is awesome. I can crush under. So 13 times 3, 13, 26, 39. Let's go defend. I think I am playing one of the blades this turn. So that's a full block. Okay. Bombardment. Salvo to retain. This hand's not very good. I think I copy the blade again. Copying these 0-cost blades is kind of nuts. I didn't realize that's how that worked. So, copy. I'm playing 1 this turn just for blocking purposes. So that's a full block. I could retain my hand, but this hand's pretty bad. So let's just strike. Last turn. Alright, Bulwark on Bound is what I'm going to play. Bomb for 0 is nice. So this is nearly a full block. Could play Glimmer, try to search for the hammer. I do sort of want to copy this blade again so I can get one more free one. Let's start there. There's our hammer, okay. I'm actually going to put that on top because it's too expensive for this turn. And defend. I could put something else on top. I guess I put the bomb on top as a card that I don't care to play because we know that the first 3 cards I draw next turn are going to be bound. And I want to play the hammer. So this just limits the odds I have another card that I really want to play on top. Sure. And okay, I'll hit you. So please be cheap, hammer. Hammer's 1, nice. And drew another 0 blade. This is perfect. Okay. I think I'm gonna go Shockwave. And I think I can just kill, right? Yeah, perfect. Awesome. That fight went well. On to test subject. This one I'm a little more scared of. Okay. Turn 1 in the books, and we're alive. That's always good. Ooh, bombardment. Yeah, I definitely want to play that. Could play bulwark. That's all my energy. I don't really want to play glimmer. And just give him free strength. Let's see. I could put falling star back on top. It's not a terrible idea. Could also put like one of our powers on top. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. $51. Youch. Parry. Bulwark is positive block. 25. Is there any way I can kill him this turn? 33 damage plus 18. 51. So I'd have to use both my potions to actually kill this guy this turn. I'm still not getting the power out, which sucks. The alternative is I just take a big hit. What do I have on top? Spectrum Shift is good. I would have to redraw Blade pretty much to kill next turn. 33 plus 9, 42. That's not enough with just the ampule, so I have to use both potions. The alternative is I just play this, gain 25 block. I guess I only take 6. I'd like to get this pillar out, so let me do the tincture. Into Blade. And hopefully I can just redraw that. Oh, right, we had that going, so that works. Spectrum Shift. And I want to find my powers here, so let's... I could hammer on the blade. Put Bulwark back for next turn. Oh, I can't actually play hammer because it needs something to hit. Okay. I guess we're done here. I can play this to advance the nunchaku. Alright, we got our powers out. Hitcha. 6 energy for this turn. Upwards of 8. Okay. So I definitely want to play sword. Get back sword. Should have bulwarked first. That was a mistake. Okay, there's our hammer blade. And blade costs 1, so that's a good one. Copy. I'll just hit you for 8. These are 25 block each. This is 8 block. I don't really want to play both. I want to keep one in hand. I can kill it this turn if I do. If I do play it, that is. Or... what's my next turn? Long Star Glimmer. I think I like setting up Glimmer after he's dead, so let me just do this. It full blocks, and then next turn I can kill this guy and possibly set something up with Glimmer. Okay, let's... there's also thinking ahead, which is nice. Let me do that first. Okay, let's put Bulwark back on top. Then I'll redraw in hopes to get a cheaper Bulwark. Yep, nice. There's our blade again. What do I put on top now? I guess Cosmic Indifference. Not really good this turn. And then Bulwark to grow the swords. Alright, 69 damage each. Anything else worth playing? I guess Crush Under again to advance Nunchaku. Extra energy for next turn. Okay. So you're intangible. Extra energy. Mayhem could be good. Could just Bulwark. Is my hammer here? Yeah. That'll be good for next turn. I think I want to play Mayhem. Get this out of the hand. Anything worth putting on top? Bulwark's always good. So this is 25 block versus 17 block. I'm getting hit for 33. 25 is a full block. 17 is not. I guess then I do play the sword. Even though it doesn't scale my damage. No. Bulwark, that's just going to let me get out of this fight. I think I'm fine to take a little damage here. I take 5. My swords are bigger, and I have the hammer. Choose cards to put on top of draw pile. Oh, that played with Mayhem, I see. Catastrophe I don't want. Production is net positive. Let's go hammer on the blade. Crush Under. Bulwark. I think I just play the 2-cost blade. Next turn will be intangible, but the following turn I might just be able to kill. Block, 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 block. Yeah, I think we got this. Burns, whatever. Boom. Block. Boom. Boom. Nice. Alright, we got there. Very cool. This was a fun deck. Let's take out the Architect, and then we can review the list here. Boom. 3558. Very cool. Okay. So, this was a cool list. I haven't done a lot of like Sovereign Blade specific builds, but like all my damage scaling this run was with the blade. Bombardment was also really nice, just like passive block and damage, especially with the Snecko Eye to get it out. Any way you can cheat this out for cheaper is just, it makes this card kind of insane in longer fights. The Pillar of Creation nerf, I think it is definitely meaningful. In this deck, it was actually a little bit of a buff because I only had the one creator, I guess Collision Course too, but on average, I was only creating like just over 1 card per turn. So on average, this was a buff. I still like the old version. I hope they bring it back, but the parries carried a lot of weight, putting the block on our Sovereign Blade. Double Bulwark, again with Snecko Eyes, just kind of insane. This was pretty much all my damage and block package in these 4 cards. So once we had these, the rest of my picks, as you can see, Spectrum Shift just gives you some utility. Collision Course was just, it was a random early Act 1 pick, just a little bit of extra damage. Bombardment, obviously, like I said, pretty good. And then, you know, just take some more decent block. Cosmic Indifference to get back the swords. Glimmer to help with our Snecko Eye stuff. Hammer to copy the swords. And yeah, worked all pretty well. Decent relics too. I like the earrings with Snecko Eye. We didn't get punished too bad, although maybe we got a little lucky there. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.